that?
Bloodline.
How can you prove that?
It's been proven by technology.
Give me Colossians 2 and verse 8. Brother Roscoe. Read the book of Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Because what we gotta, Brother Roscoe, what we gotta understand is we've been hoodwinked and bamboozled by this nation.
Right.
Right? We've been taught lies and taught vain deceits by this nation. We have not been taught no truth by this nation. Before you get that, let me get hold that. Give me Hosea 4 and verse 6. Give me the book of Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. Because our people, you know, some of our people, they think they know something when they don't really know nothing.
Understand this.
But hey, Brother Roscoe, you can't make a point and then run away. If you're gonna make a point, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna listen to you, but then you gotta stay and get the answer. What's your question? Why did Jesus weep?
Say even Jesus wept. So why did he weep?
He wept because you see our people?
Right.
The same reason why we weeping.
Right.
Because our people are in the lower state.
Wrong. Try again. What you do? Now I'm gonna give you a book to go to. Go to the Gospel of Barnabas. Who is Barnabas?
Read the Bible before you go to sleep.
See, I'm Muslim.
That's not true.
I might not be living the righteous life, but when it comes down to this, I'm down.
All right, come here, Brother Roscoe.
I just answered. You
Come
can't
here.
even answer my question. I answered yours.
Everybody, even in the Bible, they drink.
Read that. Who said anything about drinking, brother?
God say drink, but don't drink to get drunk.
Who said anything about drinking?
I'm just saying, you judging, you talking about the Bible.
Who did I judge? Who did I judge? Who did I judge? Read that.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God.
Right, so we got to understand everything that we learned in this world is foolishness to the Most High. Everything that we learned in this world is foolishness to the Most High. Everything. You said, I didn't hear what you said, brother.
You cannot preach your Bible on me when I know the Bible.
What do you mean by preaching my Bible on you?
What I'm saying is, what I mean is, we talking two different spiritual
You call yourself a United States citizen,
I'm a
right?
Christian. I'm Christianity. What you is,
What
Jehovah?
is a Christian?
Jehovah?
What is a Christian,
Are
brother?
you Jehovah?
No, I'm not Jehovah.
So what are you?
I'm a Hebrew Israelite.
Hebrew Israelite.
Right. But you say you a
Now,
Christian.
Once again, Christianity.
You said you a Christian.
You call yourself a United States citizen.
You said, brother, what's your name, brother?
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
I'm one of the strongest prophecies in the Bible.
Are you a Christian, brother?
I'm Christian.
What does Christian mean?
I believe in Jesus.
No, I didn't ask you what you believe. I asked you what does Christian.
I believe
What does Christian
I believe
mean?
in all my
St.
brotherhood.
John 14:15.
All my brotherhood, all my sisterhood.
So a Christian is a follower of Christ, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, do you follow this? Read that.
This is the book of 1 John.
No, St. John.
This is the book of John chapter 14 and verse 15.
Right?
If you love me, keep my commandments.
So Christ himself said, if you love him, then you keep his commandments. Do you keep the commandments?
No, I don't.
So do you love Christ?
Nah, I love him dearly.
Read that again.
Now let me ask you a
This
question.
is the book of John.
Even though you
chapter
are
15,
here, even though
verse
you are here
15.
preaching the word,
If you love
do
me,
you live it?
keep my
Do you
commandments.
love it?
That's right.
Do you respect him like you read me?
That's right.
No, you don't. Because everybody got flaws.
What flaws got to do with loving the
Everybody
Most
got
High?
flaws.
There's only one
If you
person
ain't got no flaws, you'll be
that you
living
supposed to
God's
truly
way.
love.
Give me
God
Matthew
didn't have no
7:28.
flaws.
Jesus went and prayed to for
God didn't have no flaws.
See, this is the problem.
God was sacrificing
Brother
for our
Isaiah.
sins.
Brother Isaiah. Brother Isaiah. Brother Isaiah.
God was sacrificing for our
Hold on, come
sins,
here. Let me
bro.
show you something. Let me show you something.
God was sacrificing
Hold
for our
on.
sins.
Let me show you something, Brother Isaiah. Come here for a second. Come in for a second. For whose sins?
For our sin.
Who-
Your sin, his sin,
who is
his
I?
sin, his sin, his sin,
Is
my
it-
sin,
hold on.
his sin, his sin.
Hold on. You right.
Everybody else.
Hold on. Not everybody. Give me the
That
book
ain't
of
right.
Acts chapter
But
5.
it tells you in that same book that you reading from, no man can carry another man's sins. And
No
Jesus went
man.
on the mountain for 30 days and
No
30 nights
man.
and prayed to God himself.
No man.
So if he was God,
5:29.
why would God
I'm
pray
going to
to
show you something,
himself?
Brother
I
Isaiah.
walk through
can't.
the shadows of the valley of death every day.
I'm about to show you something, Brother
I
Isaiah.
fear no
Read
man
that.
but
This is the
God.
book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse
That's
29.
straight up.
Read.
How
Read.
can somebody pray
Listen,
to their
brother.
I
own
know the
self?
Bible.
Brother
too.
Isaiah, listen for a
I
second.
was born and raised in a Christian
Hold
family.
on.
I've been to church.
Brother
I've been
Isaiah.
saved. I've been
Come here,
baptized.
Brother
I
Isaiah.
strayed.
Come here, Brother Isaiah. Come here.
I don't play with him like that.
We ain't playing. I just want to show you something. Read that.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 29.
Right?
Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said,
Right? So Peter, the rock of the church, right? The head apostle, he said, read.
we ought to obey God rather than man.
Yeah, we gotta obey the Most High God, not men. Read on.
The God of our fathers raised up a Mashiach Yahushua.
Hold on.
Hold on. If you got to go obey God, now which one of God's disciples
I am
switched
a
out on
jealous
him?
God.
Which
Now, the
one of
Most
God's
High
disciples
said,
switched
I am
out
a
on
jealous
him?
God. And you pray through
If you
no
got
one,
to
and
obey
you pray
God,
to no one
God
other
had
than me.
disciples that switched out on him.
So who was Jesus
That
praying
sold
to
him
when he
the
prayed?
cross. Come on, man.
He wasn't praying to himself.
Come on.
If he's a jealous
He
God,
ain't- God
if Jesus
had
to pray
God
to
had
for
an
30 days
apostle.
and 30 nights.
God had-
Whoa, get off of that.
Uh-uh.
Now, I do respect all that.
Hold on. So, brother, you think that Jesus is God?
No.
You think that Jesus is the
Jesus
Most High
was one
God?
of the most
No.
great
Jesus
prophets
is
to
the
walk
Son.
this earth.
Jesus
He was
is the
He was
Son.
perfect because only man put sin on Jesus. Jesus never sinned.
So, if he didn't
But
sin,
Jesus had
Hold
himself
on.
had to go on a mountain
Hold on.
to pray to
Hold
God
on.
himself. And if he got to pray to
Roscoe.
God,
Sir.
who you got to pray to?
Roscoe.
Hey,
So
but
if
at the same time, God had
Yahushua,
his disciples.
hold on.
Which disciple
1
switched out on
Corinthians
him?
14
though?
to 40.
He had a
This is
disciple
the
that
book of
switched
We
First
gotta
out on him.
establish this, man. Read
He
that.
had
This is the book of
followers.
1 Corinthians,
God
chapter
had
14,
followers.
verse 40.
Read.
God
Let all
had
things
followers.
be
Let
done.
what?
Let all
God
things
had
be
12
done.
Let all things be done. Go ahead.
Decently
God
and
had-
in order.
Decently and in order. So you gotta stay in order, brother. Brother, you gotta stay in order.
Listen what I'm
You
saying.
can't talk over the Bible.
Exactly. You cannot talk me neither. 'Cause
You
God
can't
had
talk
12
over-
disciples.
That don't have nothing
He
to do with what
had
we're
12
talking about.
disciples. One of them
Hold on,
switched
brother.
out on him, though.
Hold on, brother.
One of them switched
Hold
out
on, hold on, brother.
Who switched out on
Brother
him?
Roscoe.
Come on, man.
Brother Roscoe. You said that Christ himself did not sin, right?
He never sinned.
Right? So what if he didn't sin, what did he do?
Oh, he was perfect.
How did he be
But see,
perfect?
I'm going to answer one of my questions that I gave you.
How did he be perfect?
How did he be perfect?
Yeah, what did he do to be
By
perfect?
doing exactly what the higher power told him
He
to do.
kept all the laws, statutes, and commandments of his God.
Right. He
Right.
followed everything that the higher power told him to do and followed it all the way to the end. Did Jesus die?
That is, you just said that he
Was
kept the
Jesus
laws,
hung on the
statutes,
cross?
and commandments of the Most High.
Well, Jesus hung on the cross.
He was nailed to a cross.
Okay. I'm gonna repeat it again. In your words, was Jesus nailed to a cross?
Yes.
No, he wasn't. Read the book of Barnabas. You know who Barnabas is?
Where's the book of Barnabas in the Bible?
It's not. It's in genealogy. It's in his genealogy. It's in Genesis.
So Barnabas
is Jesus' youngest brother. He has his own after Jesus was taken into heaven. And when Jesus was taken to heaven, he was put to sleep.
Colossians 2.
And he was never was hung on the cross. That was Judas on the cross. See, before you start preaching, you ought to learn everything.
Oh man, read that.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter
When
2,
Jesus left
and
here,
verse 8.
Read.
Beware lest any man spoil you.
Roscoe, listen to this. I want you to hear this.
his youngest brother
Just stop talking.
was the most
Just
pious
stop. Hold on.
out of all the apostles.
Brother Roscoe.
That's how
can
Paul
you-
got in.
Can you just
Who
stop?
brought Paul
Hold on.
in?
Brother Roscoe, can you just
Trying to
stop
tell you.
talking for a second and listen to this one scripture?
But see, I'm trying to
Just
give
listen.
you knowledge
Hold
right
on.
now.
Just listen to this one scripture from me. Listen to this. Read
Go
that.
ahead.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 2, and verse 8.
right?
Beware lest any man spoil you.
So this is the Apostle Paul, right? He's telling us, beware lest any man spoil us, right? Go ahead.
Through
Paul
philosophy,
returned to his own way.
through philosophy,
Through what?
through philosophy,
Through philosophy, go ahead,
and vain deceit.
and vain deceit, right? Read on.
After the tradition of men.
Read that.
After the tradition of
Why do
men,
you
After
think
the
the Bible
traditions of
says
men, read
Paul
on.
returned
after
to
the
his own
rudiments
way?
of this world,
After
And
the
who
what?
brought Paul
after the
in?
rudiments of this
So
world,
the
Barnabas.
things you talking about are the rudiments of this world. They don't have nothing to do with the Most High God. Because if they did,
Half
they'll
of
be in
that,
his book.
half of that ain't even true, bro.
So how can you prove
That's
that?
what you got to understand.
How can you prove that?
Called Constantine.
I'm gonna show you how it
We
is
did
true.
that with Paul.
Give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon,
That's
chapter
the reason
5.
why you got the red writing in there. Which
I'ma
was
show
the
you
two
how it
words
is true.
of Jesus. And Jesus also told you, I am not God. I am the Son of Man.
That's right.
And if you are the Son of Man, why are you praying to Jesus instead of a higher power?
Who prays to Jesus?
That's the problem.
Who prays to Jesus? Who prays to Jesus?
I pray to him.
You have to pray through the Messiah. You have to get to the Father through the Son. Read that. Chapter 5 and verse 1. I'm gonna show you how this book is true.
I am a jealous God.
I'm gonna show you
And you pray to me and me alone. He don't say you got nobody that you go through to get to him.
Brother Roscoe.
He says, pray to me and me alone.
Brother
So
Roscoe.
by you trying to go through somebody else,
Listening
you're
is an
messing
art.
up.
Right.
Brother Roscoe. Listening
I'm
is an
trying to
art.
tell you.
Nobody,
See, you don't want to hear the truth.
nobody,
Because
what's the
you,
truth?
you
What's the
believe
truth?
in what you believe
What's
in.
the truth?
But the truth is,
What's the truth?
I just gave you one.
What's the truth?
Oh, man, y'all
Come on,
go.
man.
This
Come on, man.
This is a spiritual
Come
debate.
on, Carl.
Y'all go.
What's the truth, Brother Roscoe?
The truth is,
Give me the
You
definition
pray
of
for
the truth.
one person.
No. Give me the
And that's the
definition
higher
of the
power.
truth.
you know why Jesus cried? And let me
What
tell
is
you
the
why
def?
Jesus
You
cried.
jumping all over the place.
No.
What's the definition of the truth?
The truth
Yes.
is no lies. That's full of lies.
Give me the truth. You got
Constantine,
Psalms?
119
redid that.
verse 142.
Him
Yeah,
and Paul. And it even tells you in that Bible that Paul returned to his old ways. You know who brought Paul in? Was Barnabas.
Read that.
this is the book of Psalms,
Jesus'
chapter
youngest
119,
brother.
and verse 142.
This is the truth. Read that.
Thy righteousness is an
I'm
everlasting
trying to-
righteousness.
The Most High's righteousness is everlasting. Read
Yeah,
on.
let me
And thy
ask you
law,
a
And
question.
thy
I bet
what?
you that
and
ain't.
thy law,
And thy
I
what?
bet you
and
that
thy
ain't
law,
And thy law. Read on.
It's the truth.
Is the what?
It's the truth.
Is the what?
It's the truth.
The law of the
I bet you
Most
that
High
ain't-
God is the truth.
Look, everything in that Bible that Jesus spoke himself is written in red. The rest of that is half
White
and
and
half.
white. All the white men.
Prove you can't prove it.
Constantine,
It's color wise.
do your
It's
research.
color wise.
Constantine,
It's color wise.
him, and Paul.
God
Hold on.
God
So,
been
first of
speaking
all,
already. Do you got
do you hold on,
What
brother?
Bible do you
Hold on,
got?
brother. Hold on,
What
brother.
Bible do you got?
Brother, hold on. I'm talking to this brother.
Barnabas,
Hold on,
read
brother.
the gospel
Brother.
of Barnabas,
Brother.
and then I work here.
Roscoe, was
Read the
Constant,
gospel
hold
of
on,
Barnabas, then come
brother,
back and holler.
was Constantine a black man or a white man?
Constantine,
He was a black
Constantine was a black man.
man.
Okay,
He was a king.
Black man.
He loved his mother and he loved his sister. His mother loved the money. His sister believed in everything that Barnabas was teaching
give me
all the way.
Jeremiah
You
17.
supposed to get a word freely while he was charging.
Time.
And he went with Constantine, and when he went with Constantine, he started charging for everything that he did.
Brother
And then
Roscoe,
when he did that,
Brother-
they tried to kill Barnabas.
Brother
And
Roscoe.
they killed out Barnabas' followers.
Brother
So
Roscoe.
therefore, that's the reason why your Bible says
Brother
Paul
Roscoe,
returned to his
Brother
own
Roscoe,
way.
you just gonna talk or you gonna listen something
I'm
too?
getting you knowledge, bro.
Are you gonna just talk or you gonna
Yeah,
listen?
I'm getting you knowledge.
Listen to Bible.
You want me to listen to you, but you don't want to listen to me.
I'm listening to everything you're saying. The Bible talks about brothers just like you. Read that.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 4.
Read.
And thou, even thyself,
Brother Roscoe, right?
shall discontinue from thine heritage.
Right. You discontinue from your heritage, Brother Roscoe. You don't even know who
I'm
you
tied
are.
to my heritage. Cause my heritage is right there. There's no such thing as really a heresy. We are the original Jews.
We know this.
That's the reason why we're here.
We know this.
300 years of slavery, right?
300 or 400?
300. Right here.
Read that.
And
Read that.
thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
Right, so we discontinue as a nation of people from the heritage that the Most High God gave
All
us.
right. Where are you originally from?
Give me
I'm asking you that question.
Galatians chapter 4 and verse 22.
Where are you originally from?
I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you where I'm from. Give me the book of Galatians
I'm
chapter
not
4
asking
verse
you.
26.
I'm asking you. Where are you originally from?
I'm about to tell you.
Where's your heritage from?
I'm about to tell you.
Since you want to say heritage, we'll use that word, heritage.
Okay.
Where's your
And I'm about to
heritage?
show you. If you could be quiet for 1 second and listen, I'm going to show you where I'm from. Read that.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, and verse 26.
Right, read.
But Jerusalem,
But well,
but Jerusalem,
but well,
but Jerusalem,
but well,
But Jerusalem,
but Jerusalem, read.
which is
Original
above
Jew.
is free,
Right?
which is the mother of us all.
That's where I'm from. I'm a real Jew from the tribe of Judah, from the land of Jerusalem.
Now, I agree with that. What?
That's where I'm from, brother. So, where are you from?
Where am I from?
Where you from?
Oh,
You
where
asked me
am
where
I
I'm
from?
from. Where you from?
My heritage, if using your word, is from that.
It's from where? Give me the book of Deuteronomy
But I
chapter 10,
am
verse
born
12.
right here in Fort Myers, Florida.
So you know that you a Jew from Jerusalem, it's certain things that you're supposed to be doing, brother.
right.
I do that.
We gonna see. We gonna see.
Do you pray 5 times a day?
We gonna see. Read that. 10 and 12. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 10 and 12. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, and verse 12.
Right?
And now Israel,
Right. Brother Roscoe, you say you know you're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Right? Read on.
what doeth the Most High thy power require of thee?
Uh-oh. You got requirements. Hold on. You
Notice
got
what you
requirements.
said. Notice what you
You
said.
got requirements,
He
Brother
just read
Roscoe.
the higher power.
He has
So
requirements
why
of you.
are you trying to pray through somebody else instead of just praying to him?
We're not
like
talking
you
about
supposed
praying
to?
right now.
But
We're
he
not
just
hold
told
on.
you
We're
just
not
spoken
talking
in your
about
own
praying.
words.
Read it from the top, Doc.
And now Israel,
You pray to him and him
what
alone.
doeth the Most High thy power require of thee?
Right?
But to fear the Most High thy power,
How do you feel the Most High, Roscoe?
How do I feel?
How do you feel the Most High?
What are you saying? Am I scared of it?
Read that again.
and now Israel,
Read it from the top.
what doeth the Most High thy power require of thee?
So we understand that it's requirements from the Most High, right? Read
The
on.
requirements from the beginning of time.
Read that.
But to fear the Most High thy
So
power.
one of those requirements is to fear the Most High. How do we fear the Most High?
How should you?
How do
Or
we?
how do you?
How do we?
It depends on each individual.
No,
That's
it
the reason
doesn't.
why he gave
No,
you free
it doesn't.
will.
Give me the book of Proverbs
He
chapter
said
8
he
and verse
will
13.
not interfere with man's free will. But in order for you to fear him, you're supposed to fear him
Proverbs chapter
completely.
8 and verse 13. Read that.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, and verse 13.
You're going to learn something today, Brother Roscoe. Read.
Now
fear
you
of
can
the
teach
Most
me,
High.
bro.
Hold on. Read
I'm
that.
already in
The
there.
fear of the Most High is to hate evil.
It's to what?
It's to hate evil.
It's to what?
It's to hate evil.
So in order for you to fear the Most High, you got to do what, Brother Roscoe?
Ain't that's one of his requirements?
Hold on.
They're not saved.
Hold on. Hold
It's
on.
what he stated.
Hold on, Brother Roscoe. The Most High just said to fear him, you have to do what?
Reject evil.
Read that again.
But the thing is,
the fear of the Most High is to hate evil.
So the fear of the Most High
but he also
is to
tells you
hate evil.
you're not supposed to hate anything. See, that's
Where
where
does it
your
say that
conflict comes in.
Where
It's
in the
that same
Bible?
book.
Where in the Bible does it say don't
Now
hate
the thing
anything?
is, you're supposed to just follow his words and what his commandments are, and try to walk as righteous as you can.
Brother
Because
Roscoe.
nobody on this earth is perfect except for one man that ever walked this earth.
That's not true.
And that was
Job 1:1.
And that was Jesus Christ.
That's a lie.
So who else besides Jesus walked this earth that was perfect?
Job
Give me the
1:1.
book of Job chapter 1 and give me the book of Luke chapter 1. I'm going to tell you, when you think you know something, but you don't know nothing at all. Give me the book of Job chapter 1 and verse 1.
This is the book of Job, chapter 1, and verse 1.
Read.
there was a man in the land of Uz, whose name was Job.
Right.
And that man was perfect.
He was what?
And that
Man was perfect.
He was what?
And that man was perfect.
He was what?
And that man was perfect.
All right, drop that. Give me the book
And
of
that's
Luke,
written.
chapter 1 and verse 5.
That ain't written in red by Jesus.
Give me the book
Now,
of Luke,
everything in the
chapter 1 and verse
Bible
5.
that Jesus spoke was written in red. That's not in red, that's in black and white.
Give me the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Think about it.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 5.
Read.
Go ahead, I'm
There
gonna
was
listen
in
to
the
you.
days of Herod,
Right.
the king of Judea,
Right.
a certain priest named Zacharias.
Name who?
Named Zacharias.
You know who Zacharias is? Zacharias is the father of John the Baptist. Read on.
Of the course of Abia,
Right?
and his wife was of the daughters of Aaron,
Right? So
And
his
her-
wife was a Levite of the daughters of Aaron. Right? Read on.
and her name was Elizabeth,
Read.
and they were both righteous before God,
It was what?
and they both were righteous before the Most High,
Read.
But see, that's
walking
not
in
perfect.
all the commandments,
It just said that
Doing
they was
what?
righteous.
walking in all the commandments,
That- that's
what?
two different-
walking
that's
in
two
all the
different things.
commandments
Read.
and ordinance of the Most High, blameless.
What?
Walking in the Most High, blameless.
They was blameless. They was perfect. If you blameless, you perfect.
Right.
If
Right.
you're blameless,
You perfect.
there are certain things you can do to make sure that you are forgiven for your sins.
The book of Matthew chapter 5.
Because
verse
they
48.
are blameless does not make
Read that.
them perfect.
So hold on.
That means
this
they
is
might
red
have
letter.
done whatever
This
was
ain't- hold on.
required to make them
Roscoe,
blameless.
this is red letter. This ain't white letter like you said. This red letter. Read that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48.
Right? Read.
Be ye therefore perfect.
Do what?
Be ye therefore perfect.
So this is Christ telling us to be perfect. Read.
even as the Most High, which is in heaven, is perfect.
Even as our Father in heaven is perfect. So we can be perfect. So you think Christ will tell us to do something that we can't do?
There's no way
So
any,
do you? So
any
do you
being
believe?
on earth
Hold
can
on.
be perfect.
Hold on. Hold on.
Because
Hold on.
one,
Hold on.
you're gonna either go in there, you're gonna go in there and buy you a soda,
Hold on.
and that you violating your body with the chemicals in it.
Hold on,
Or
brother.
two, you're gonna go if
Hold
you're
on,
out there,
brother.
you splurging at the club, you
Brother,
ain't even supposed to be in the club.
brother, brother,
Three,
brother
if you
Roscoe.
mess around and mess with another female outside of your marriage, and you're not supposed to have sex unless you're married, how many times you did that?
Brother Roscoe, you just said it got to be red letter, right?
Yeah,
Christ
I
himself-
did.
Hold on.
I respect
Christ-
everything that's
hold on.
saying.
Christ himself told us to be perfect like our Father which is in heaven is perfect.
That's right. But we can't reach that until
So Christ told us to do something that we can't do? Give me the book of Philippians chapter 4 and verse 13.
bring that out.
The book of Philippians chapter 4 and verse 13. Because you have to understand,
I'm gonna say this one more time. Now I'm gonna walk over here and finish my bill. Look, read the book of Barnabas. Barnabas, when you go to genealogy in Genesis, you'll see that Barnabas is Jesus' youngest brother. All the apostles,
read that.
they
This
are
is the book
of
of
Jesus'
Philippians,
bloodline.
chapter 4, verse 13.
Right, you said what we can't do, right? Read that.
I can do all things.
I can do what?
I can do all things.
No, I can do something.
I can do all
I
things.
can do a little bit of things.
I can do all
I
things.
only can do these little bit of things over here.
I can do all things.
I can do all things, go ahead,
Through a Mashiach and Havashah, which strengthens me.
through Christ who strengthens me, I can do all things. So you can be perfect through Christ who strengthens you.
I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna leave you with this piece.
Hold on, I'm gonna let
leave
you
you with this piece
Hold
right
on, I'm
here,
gonna let you
bro.
dialogue with the captain. Just stay right there. Stay right there, Roscoe.
I'm
Hold
gonna leave you.
on.
I'm gonna leave you with this one thought.
So shalom to the house of Israel, man. Listen, I don't think you understand what the brother is out here saying. Now let me ask you, hold on, before we move on, what are we doing out here? Do you know what we're doing?
You're doing
Isaiah
what,
49
you're doing what,
verse 5.
you're doing what that Bible right there tell you don't do.
Okay,
It
let's
say-
see, let's
it
see.
say,
Let's
do
see.
not
Hold on,
stand
brother
on
Roscoe.
rulers
Brother Roscoe, hold on. Give me a second.
To be
Control your
recognized,
spirit, man.
trying
Isaiah
to preach
49
the
and
word.
5. Right?
And that's
Because
the
that's
word.
something that was commanded by the black man in America. That was something that was commanded by the true Hebrews,
That's-
the real Jews.
that's-
You call yourself a
that's-
man?
that's in the
Do you
same-
call yourself a man?
I am a man.
You a
all
man?
day,
So
every
let's
day.
see what a man is according to the Bible. Give me first, hold that. Give me first Kings 2 and 2. Absolutely.
I'm a man all
Let me
day,
show you why
every day.
let me show you why I'm a man. Because
I'm a
I come
man all
out. Let me
day.
show you why I'm a man. Because I drive 2 hours to come save my people. I drive 2 hours to come help brothers like you and brothers like you. Because what? We were once lost. We were once in the churches. We were once confused. We were once confounded. We were once bamboozled. You gotta control your spirit, man. Read what you got, man.
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 2. Read. I go the way of all the earth.
I go the way of all the earth. Read on.
Be thou strong, therefore.
Be thou strong, therefore. Read on.
And show thyself a man.
Show thyself a what?
And show thyself a man.
Show thyself a what?
And show thyself a man.
Show thyself a what?
And show thyself a man.
Show thyself a what?
And show thyself a man.
Show thyself a what?
And show thyself a man.
Brother Roscoe, you gotta show yourself a man. Let's see what a man is according to the Bible.
If you want to do something,
He read it, brother.
all
Keep
this
the
homies
charge
out
of the
here,
Most High thy power.
And keep the charge of the Most High thy power. Read on.
To walk in all his ways.
You gotta walk in all the Most High's ways. That's what a real man is. Not drinking on the Sabbath day. That's what a real man is. Real.
To keep his statutes.
To what?
I got
To
free
keep
will.
his
To
statutes.
do what?
To
Now you
keep
wanna
his
do
To
statutes.
keep his statutes, Brother Roscoe. Read on.
And his commandments.
And his what?
And his
And
commandments.
his what?
Do as
And
I
his
do.
The
commandments.
commandments are done away with.
And his commandments.
No, little boys are allowed to do whatever they want to do.
And his commandments.
No, I'm allowed to smoke whenever I want to smoke.
And his
I'm
commandments.
allowed to drink whenever I want to drink.
And his
I'm
commandments.
allowed to sleep around.
And his
You gotta
commandments.
keep the commandments, Brother Roscoe. You say you're a man, you say you're a grown man, keep the commandments. I charge you that. I charge you that. Right? Because a lot of you men say, I'm a man. I'm a man. Listen, age don't make you a man. Age don't make you a man. Real.
I let the homeless drink.
Right. Read what you got.
When you start doing what
Read
I
what you got.
do,
Chapter 14 and verse 23.
Uh-huh.
And the Most High said unto the servant,
Uh-huh.
go out into the highway.
Go where?
Out into the highway.
Go where?
Out into the highway.
This is a commandment. It says go out to the highways. Read on.
and hedges.
And hedges, that's where we are. Look at those hedges right there. That's where we are. Read on.
And compel them.
And do what?
Compel them.
And do what?
Compel them.
And do what?
Compel
It means
them
to force Brother Roscoe and Brother Isaiah. Read on.
to come in.
And to do what?
Come
You
in.
gotta come back to the voice of the Lord thy God. You gotta come back into the house of the Father, man. You gotta stop playing around. See, you brothers think you know something, man. You black brothers think you know something. You think you got it all figured out. But why are people living like this, man? Why did George Floyd die? Why is Sandra Bland dead right now? Why is Trayvon Martin dead? Do you know, sister? Right? Why is Jacob Blake paralyzed right now?
They living like that because people like you won't even lift a finger to help
Book
them.
of James,
When
chapter 1, verse
people like me
19.
do it.
Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let
How
every
many
man
people
be
bad
swift to
this
hear.
Be what?
Be
How many
swift
people
to
you
hear.
bad this
Be
week?
swift
How
to
many
hear.
people
Brother
you bad
Roscoe
this
need to do?
Be
How many
swift
people
to
you
You
hear.
gotta be quick to hear,
How
Brother
many
Roscoe. Read
How
on.
many people you
Slow
kill?
to speak.
And do what?
How many people
Slow
you
to
put in the
speak.
And
home?
do what?
Slow to
You ain't
speak.
Be slow to speak, Brother Roscoe. Read on.
Slow to wrath.
And slow to what?
Slow to
Give me
wrath.
verse 26.
But you can't
Give me verse 26, because Brother Roscoe said he's a Muslim. Brother Roscoe said he's from Islam, right? This is what Islam represents? This is what Islam represents? You represent the nation of Islam right now?
That's what the word means. Peace.
Come on, man. You read what you got.
Verse 26.
Let me show you what Islam is. Read on.
If any man among you
You believe in Islam, brother? Do you believe in Islam? Let me show you something what the Bible says about Islam. Read on.
If any man among you
Huh?
You wanna
seem
talk
to be
about-
religious,
If a man seems to believe in Islam, if a man seems to believe in Allah, read on.
and bridleth not his tongue,
He can't even control his tongue. He doesn't even know how to dialogue like a grown man. Right? He doesn't even know how to speak and have a conversation. He doesn't know how to converse like a grown man. Right? Read on.
but deceiveth his own heart,
Deceiving his own heart. Brother Roscoe is in Islam right now. That's why his heart is deceived. Read on.
this man's religion is vain.
Islam is what?
This man's religion is vain.
What is other religions?
This man's religion is
If
vain.
you're not a Jew, if you're not a Hebrew Israelite, if you're not God's chosen people, striving to keep the commandments of God, your religion is vain. All religions are man-made. You understand that, brother? Right? Where you from, brother? Let me ask you a question. You seem like a humble brother. Where you from? You from the Isaac? I like that. Hallelujah. You from the, listen, you are from the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right.
You are from the tribe of Benjamin. You are God's chosen. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Because we got to come out here and deal with brothers like this, man. How old are you if you don't mind me asking? 28. Today, after 28 years of living, you're going to find out who you really are according to the Bible. Thus says the Most High. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6, man.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. But thou art an holy people.
Yashron, hold on, Yashron, come on. Read.
Verse 6.
Huh? For thou art an holy people unto the Most High thy power. God says you Bahamians, the so-called Jamaicans, the so-called Hispanics, the so-called Native Americans, the so-called African Americans. Read that again. For thou art an holy people. You are a holy people. Do you know what the word holy means, brother?
Holy basically means sacred. It doesn't mean like some dude in the sky validating you. No, it means sacred.
It means sacred. It means separate, right? It means you were created to be a separate people, right? Read on. For thou art the holy people unto the Most High thy power, right? The Most High thy power have chosen thee. He chose who? Have chosen thee. He chose who? Have chosen thee. He chose you, brother, just like he chose all of us. Read on. To be a special people. To be a what? To be a special people. To be a special people, because everybody knows that the so-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American has been through so much in America. But why are we living in these conditions? Do you know we feel the prison system, number one? Do you know why Jake Blake had to get shot 7 times? Do you know why George Floyd had a knee on his neck in front of the whole world to see? Do you know why Sandra Blair had to die in a jail cell? Do you know why Trayvon Martin was walking home from the corner store and got shot down because he bought Skittles in Arizona? Right? Do you know? It's because we broke the commandments of God. We don't keep the commandments of God. That's why. He said if we break the commandments, all of our enemies shall come against us, man.
Here's my issue with the whole Islam versus Hebrew Israelism thing. All 2 of y'all belong to established organizations.
Right.
I'm sorry.
No, hold on. I'll let you go.
The proper term didn't come to me, but you know what I mean by that. Now,
Sister, you can leave it right there. I appreciate that. You can leave it right down. We're done teaching. We'll take it.
At your core, what is your common motivation?
What is our common motivation? That's what you're asking, or you telling me?
Our racial interest.
Right? So Nation of I'll give some credit to Nation of Islam because they have good intentions, but they're serving
their members have great intentions.
Now,
their leadership has.
They don't know that their leadership. Hold on, let me finish.
They don't know that they leadership sold them out to the search of
It's not only that. The Nation of Islam, they got their